You are now watching the Queen Chioma.
All rise. Judge Queen Chioma presiding.
Thank you, Darius. Hello, everyone. We are back with another video. Now, today's video, I have to put viewer discretion is advised due to the content and how explicit and vulgar and honestly disrespectful the video that we're going to be showing is. So, just to give some context, Darius and I decided to talk about this viral video of a Detroit battle rapper who decided to go in on a young, dark-skinned girl that doesn't even exist. And we understand the culture of battle rap. I'm from Philadelphia. Those niggas really know how to battle rap. That's like why most guys that come out of Philly really know how to rap pretty well with the battle rapping, because that's just what they do out there. So I understand with battle rap, you're really supposed to go in on your opponent, talk shit, put them down. But that's the thing, you're supposed to go in on the opponent. It's about the opponent. So Darius, go ahead and let them know what happened within this video.
So while watching this video, I was very disgusted. He started going off on him, then it took a sharp left.
Sharp left. Sharp left. Just a sharp left.
He started going in on his daughter, talking about, oh, I will pretty much kidnap the daughter, slap the shit out of the daughter gonna suck 30 dicks for $30 and shit. This daughter is 6 years old.
Let's just have them watch the video and we'll come back and then we can discuss.
Look at your daughter and look at my daughter.
Okay.
Oh. No, for real. Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. Fuck that. Look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama black. My baby mama strapped, light skin, cute as shit. Your baby mama's this. That means pop. You're a rapper. Your daughter's features gonna be ludicrous. Now, when I tell you this, I'm not trying to hate, but every time I put up a picture on Facebook of my daughter, she get like 500 likes. Every time you put up a picture of your daughter, she only get 8. I hope that little bitch learn how to fight, because you and her look alike. Her life gonna be hard as shit. Your daughter gonna be hard to want. My daughter gonna be hard to get. Your daughter gonna be hard to duck. My daughter gonna be hard to hit. My daughter gonna be called my daughter. Your daughter gonna be called a bitch. Your daughter gonna grow up.
Hey, chill. Let him rap. Let him rap.
Hold that shit. Your daughter gonna grow up black, tits on flat, and be saggy in the waist. She gonna fucking suck every nigga that give her attention. And after she do, they gonna say, sadly, I need my space. She gonna be getting bent over in them Bent Harbor backwoods, getting trains ran on her. And when you ask her where she been, she gonna say, Daddy, it was a date. Your daughter gonna have high insecurities and low self-esteem because she grew up with a gap and look like Daddy in the face. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. Daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. She gonna say tie me, and I'ma watch her suck 60 of our men nuts in seconds. She's a G-shot. Then she gonna meet me. I'ma kidnap that bitch, drag her by her hair. No, drag her by her hair. Then bitch slap that bitch, put her out on the strip. I don't give a fuck if she's 6. If 30 niggas give me $30, then she's sucking 30 niggas' dicks. Bitch, your daughter gonna know what brain is before she know what a brain is. Your daughter gonna know what a train is before she know what a train is.
Chill.
I'm gonna make sure every nigga on earth don't have to plan it in order to drive a spaceship in their anus. Your daughter gonna suck a lot of dick as a child. She gonna know how to put the head in her mouth and turn it all the way around like an owl. That bitch's nickname gonna be Wow, cause she gonna be the only clap slut bitch in Bent Harbor that can blow a nigga's head off and he walk away with a smile. I'm gonna make that little bitch whore for me. When I step out the bed, your daughter's head gonna be the floor for me. I'm gonna make her fuck the little niggas on my block just so they walk to the store for me. She probably try to run away to Mexico. That's cool. I'm gonna have my goons check her for the king and drag her back across the board for me. Watch what you say out your mouth. Don't get it swollen, Rock. You already risked your life battling me in my city. Don't get it stolen, Rock. When I dump them in my boat and drive up Lake Michigan, guess what I told the cops? I'm innocent, officer. I was just throwing rocks. You lost round 1, you lost round 2, you lost round 3, and you a damn clown. 5 words after this for this bitch. Go sit your ass down.
Okay, so we decided to just pretty much break this down into all the things that were wrong with this video, all the things that were wrong with the response to what the battle rapper, can't remember his name, don't care to give him any clout. We are gonna just tell our response, our reaction to this, so let's just get right into this video. So first and foremost, honestly, most times when things like this happen, I'm not shocked because I'm so used to / desensitized to just black men disrespecting black women, especially dark-skinned women. I was honestly shocked by this video that the first time it was sent to me, shout out to my subscribers that sent it to me, I didn't even watch the video all the way through because I could not fathom, nor could I believe that someone would really get up on a stage in the midst of 2020 and just in general and say the things that were being said. Now first, let's talk about all the colorism in reference to this theoretical dark-skinned 6-year-old girl. This is just another prime example of how much self-hate is in the black community from a lot of black men because they want to sit here and say, ooh, we're dark-skinned, we're chocolate, we sexy as ever. When in reality, a lot of them are only saying that to just boost up their confidence, but they really don't feel that way. They genuinely think they're ugly. Why do you think a lot of them prefer women that don't look like them? So they don't create offspring that look like them. The fact that you can create a fake person, a fake daughter, a fake 6-year-old against an opponent who doesn't even have kids and talk about her skin tone, demonize it, and make it seem like there's something wrong with being dark-skinned is just completely disgusting, and I have no respect for a man like that, period.
None.
Not to mention he has 3 daughters, none of which are even light-skinned, and he was sitting there saying my daughter's light, my daughter's this, they're all brown, yes, brown complected, if not darker than that. So the contradiction to me is just so stupid because you're basically saying that your daughter, who is of a darker complexion, is capable of all the things that you think another man's daughter that doesn't even exist can happen. That's just dumb.
And he told about my daughter get 500 likes on Facebook and his daughter get 8. First of all, it's Facebook.
Facebook's
Facebook.
Not to mention, I feel like this is how a lot of men feel. A lot of dark-skinned men, let alone a lot of black men in general, feel this way. They feel that they don't want to have a dark-skinned daughter because they think that's ugly. Because if the woman that they date don't look like the daughters that they have, then that's very telling of what they find attractive. But for you to regurgitate your own negative opinions about that, you could have just shut the hell up and kept that to yourself. And then they wonder why dark-skinned girls feel this the way that they do. Like, I kind of feel like a lot of people say, oh, dark-skinned girls are always crying about something, or girls are just on the darker end of what is being black, always feel the need to talk down on light-skinned girls or get called haters. But you wonder why. Like, as someone who is not light-skinned, I can completely see why a lot of girls that are darker than myself feel the way that they do, why they feel ugly, why they feel unwanted, why they feel unattractive. It's because this is the message that's being perpetuated that, hey, you're dark-skinned and not only are you ugly, but these are the type of actions that you should succumb to. You should be sexualized, you should be treated like a hoe, nobody should respect you, nobody wants you, nobody likes you. What he say? My daughter's gonna be hard to get, your daughter's gonna be hard to want. Like, by who? Dark-skinned girls are beautiful. There's a lot of dark-skinned girls that are beautiful.
And this is why we have little girls telling themselves that they're ugly because of nonsense like this.
Yes. Absolutely. With him being dark skinned, it doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, whether you're a man or a woman, you still share the same skin color as the next person. If you're saying that within this battle rap, that her being dark is what's going to subject her to all these negative things and her being dark is ugly, aren't you calling yourself ugly? Like, like, come on now, aren't you calling yourself ugly? One thing I did want to point out to me is no other race of men do this to their own kind. No other shade of men do this to their own kind. For those of you light-skinned men that are watching, light-skinned men don't do this. Now, there are some. In comparison to dark-skinned men, I rarely see light-skinned men use their platforms, use their Facebooks, use whatever to demonize and put down dark-skinned women. Has it happened? It doesn't happen? Hell yeah. But at a rate where dark-skinned men are doing it, it's just completely crazy. White men don't do it. I barely see men that are Latino do it. I barely see Asian men do it. And if they are doing it, they're not doing it like dark-skinned black men, especially here in America. And that shit is sick because there's nothing wrong with being dark-skinned. It's not that dark-skin is ugly, nigga. You're ugly, okay? With your Chucky from Rugrats looking ass. Looking like a motherfucking no. The fuck? For him to get on live and talk about a theoretical child's features, what I just didn't understand was that makes it worse. He said that his opponent doesn't have a daughter, and that makes us viewers, us within the audience who saw the video, that makes us stupid. But to me, it makes it worse because that means you're not even talking about anybody that exists. You're pulling this out of your ass. You're pulling this out of your experience. You're pulling this off of how you feel, and you're projecting that onto somebody that doesn't exist. Being that if there is a dark-skinned girl out there who is 6 years old that looks the way that you are trying to describe, your feelings are that. You can be entitled to your opinions, you can be entitled to your preference, but you're not entitled to your disrespect for somebody who did nothing to you. There are so many young, innocent, dark-skinned girls who are growing up and being taught, I'm ugly. Let's not forget a couple months ago when that little girl who was getting her locks retwisted on Instagram Live by that stylist, and she looked into the camera and she said, my God, I'm ugly. This is a young girl, I believe she was between the ages of 4 and 6, and she already believes at 6 years old that she's ugly.
Like, I'm not even playing with you. I don't even like kids.
I'm so ugly. What?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You are so pretty. You all shut up. Go in the room. When you look at yourself, you supposed to say, I'm so pretty. You are so pretty. Do you hear me? You got the prettiest little dimples. You are too cute. Oh. No, you gonna make me cry. You're not ugly. Baby girl. Oh my God. Ariana.
She believes that she's ugly. Why? Because she's probably heard from maybe her mother, her father, her cousins, other light-skinned people within the black community, what she sees on TV, what she sees on YouTube. Maybe she just overheard it somehow that dark is ugly. Can we stop saying that dark is ugly? When it comes to attraction, it's not about your skin color, it's really about your features. Okay, so my next point is sexualizing the child. The colorism comments, to be very honest, I wasn't that shocked about. I can expect that. Now, the sexualizing of the child, referencing what the child would do, could do, should do, may do, was just too far. And his justification is that, oh, this is battle rap. You're supposed to say disrespectful stuff. This is way too far. I don't care if you want to battle rap and call him ugly. I don't care if you want to battle rap saying that you'll pay 30 niggas for him to suck their dicks. I don't care if you say that. That's man to man. That's you to you. But not a 6-year-old child that does not exist. Why are you sexualizing a child, theoretical child at that, to do something that is illegal? To me, I feel like he should be under investigation. I would be calling CPS because is this something you do? Who sits around and thinks, hey, I'm just going to write this rap and I'm going to talk about how his 6-year-old daughter that doesn't exist giving sexual favors to grown men all for the price of $30. Who thinks of that? A sicko. There's nothing funny. There's nothing entertaining. There's nothing I can even give credit to you for saying that, because you sat there and you thought about that and you projected it onto somebody who doesn't exist. But there are young girls who are 6 years old that are being sexually assaulted by family members at that.
Straight pedophile behavior. Because the fact that he's thinking all this sexualized shit about a 6-year-old, and I'm just curious what the fuck he's doing behind closed doors.
I just really want to know. You know what? Should we call CPS?
To be honest,
where are you from? Detroit?
Detroit.
We're not far from Detroit. We're about what, 30, 45 minutes from Detroit. We can
definitely
coronavirus. Coronavirus in Michigan is serious. But you know what? We can make a call, because to be very honest, what do you mean? How can you sit here and make that up and sexualize a child? I was so disgusted by this video that, to be very honest, the first time I watched it, like I said, I had to turn it off. I picked the video back up the next day when Darius called me and said, hey, like, watch this. And I'm like, let me just watch this all the way through. Let's talk about how a lot of men don't hold other men accountable for the things that they do and say that impact so many people. There were grown men in that crowd sitting
all
up there,
black.
All black, many
And
of which
women.
There was some women in there, all black, some of which were dark skinned, who saw nothing wrong. Nobody said, all right, yo, that's too far, you know, let's stop. You can't do that. Nobody disqualified him.
They're all praising him.
They're all praising him. They were sitting there laughing. Apparently, according to him, he won the battle. You feel me? I don't know how you won. I really want to hear what the other guy said.
To be honest, I think black men, we all took it on this. I'm still doing my best to research the opponent, see what the fuck he had to say, because this is just too much. Like,
he's probably sitting there laughing to the bank because there's nothing he has to say. Let's put this into context. The fact that most of the people that are talking about this on major platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, are black women who are outraged by this. Black men, where y'all at? Why are you guys always silent? Why do you never hold other black men accountable? Hey bro, that wasn't cool. Hey bro, you shouldn't have said that. Hey bro, chill out. It's as simple as that. But you will sit there idly by and let people disrespect women, the same women that you came out of, the same women who are your mothers, your sisters, your cousins, those same women. It's okay for this man to say that. You're not going to say nothing. You're not going to check him. You're not going to hold him accountable. I swear, this is why I don't. 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 This is why I won't. And this is why I can't deal with certain black men anymore. I've washed my hands. I've washed my hands. I got my Lysol. Like Donald Trump said, I injected it into my body and I've washed it all out because I cannot deal with this shit anymore. It makes me sick. I'm getting so hot and so fucking tired of black men continuously disrespecting black girls. This shit is a cycle. Black girls grow up thinking they're ugly. That's on period. I grew up thinking there was something wrong with me. I grew up thinking I was ugly. I remember one day in the 7th grade, I got out the shower, I looked in the mirror, and I just stared at myself. And I just cried. Because I thought I was ugly. I thought my skin was too dark. I thought my hair was too coarse. I thought I was way too tall. I thought my body was ugly. It wasn't until I got on YouTube that I started watching certain things that uplifted my spirit, which is why I have this channel today. To be the person that I needed when I was in 7th grade. To be the person I needed when I was 6. Because if other people aren't going to do it, guess who is? Chioma and Darius.
Period.
Period.
Because we uplift black women, black people, all blacks.
I want to uplift black men.
That.
I feel like black men do have a lot to say. A lot of y'all go through a lot of things that are pushed underneath the rug. A lot of you guys go through huge mental traumas. A lot of you guys have crazy childhoods that you need to express. A lot of black men need therapy. And I think black men suffer more from mental health than black women. I feel like black men are told, hey, shut up and sit in the corner, toughen that shit out, don't show no emotion. They're told, okay, just go play sports or do something to take your mind off of it when you really need to unleash all those demons. But guess what? That's not gonna work if you don't take accountability for when you're doing things wrong. You can't sit here and be sick, hurt, crying, broken inside and use that same negative energy and apply it to people who have never done anything to you. Like a 6-year-old child or any black woman who's trying to make the best of the situation and uplift black people all together. So we're gonna get right to the dragging, because if you thought we weren't gonna drag that pickle nose motherfucker, we are.
This nigga just disgusts me. This is truly a bum ass nigga. If AIDS was a person, this would be that nigga.
Y'all know when NBA YoungBoy went live with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya, and was basically saying like, yo bitch ass daddy, yo bitch ass daddy. This is a bitch ass dad. This is the type of energy you can. This is a bitch ass dad, because no man in their right mind should be even that concerned about a woman, let alone a little girl, let alone a minor, let alone somebody that could be his daughter. He's not even attractive for him to even talk about the appearance of the next person.
You know what he looked like? You know the lady from Monsters Inc. with the snakes in her head? That's what the fuck he look like. Who the fuck do he think he is talking this shit and he look like a fucking gremlin?
To me, he just reminds me of a Sesame Street character. Like, that's all I can think of. Like, I just can't see nothing else but somebody that should be on Sesame Street.
This nigga look like Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street with his bitch ass. With his bitch ass. And this nigga not even about it. He not about it because he went on live on Instagram. Then a few hours later, his Instagram go private. Then he deletes the Instagram. So this nigga's not about it.
If you're gonna do that, you need to send 10 toes. Remember, you need to be 10 toes and 10 fingers in that, because those are some serious words. You can never take that back. Them videos are never coming off the internet. When your daughter does get old enough to see, all 3 of his daughters actually get old enough to see what their dad said on the internet, he's gonna have some explaining to do, and he'll deal with that karma when it comes. See, the karma that a lot of black men face for being self-hating, disrespectful, derogatory smickets is the fact that all of the characteristics, all of the undesirable features that they don't like ends up being basically regurgitated in either their children or some part in their life, and that's what he's seeing. This man can say whatever he wants. He can get on Instagram Live, on Twitter, Facebook, and talk tough. He's not about it. He was sitting there so defensive in his response because he knew he was wrong. And my thing is this: if I was to ever mess up this bad as someone with influence, because he has influence in his own right, I'm assuming so, since he claims that he do this battle rap stuff, I would hope that my fans, my people, or anybody holds me accountable. And I would then hope that I see what I did wrong and I apologize. If not, I acknowledge my wrongdoing, so he can get his gorilla snot looking ass away.
And he can go in the trash bin with Bianca Frog face ass.
Not Bianca again, Darius. Not Bianca.
Chandler Alexis horse face looking ass. Get the fuck with his clown ass.
He's a clown.
Ain't shit about ass nigga. He's a fucking bum. And I am not having it.
I'm not surprised, but I'm really surprised. I was genuinely shocked. Like, that shit really hurt my feelings. Like, overall, the impact that these statements have are much further than a rap battle. I don't care if you got your little 3 minutes to sit there and joke on somebody or talk shit. It doesn't matter. He's not the only black man that feels this way and thinks this way. He's just one of the few black men that's gonna get called out for it.
Kids should always be off limits.
Always. Kids are always off limits, period.
Like, talk about the nigga, but don't bring the daughter in. I don't care if she real or not. Don't bring her into this because she can't defend herself.
At all.
This is so fucking disgusting to see this shit. And the fact that he went on live and he's proud of this shit because he thinks he won this shit.
Right. Like, I don't know how much he got paid, but what is a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 really gonna do for you in the long run? Your career is over. Your reputation is trash. Nobody's gonna book him. And if they do, the only people who are gonna book him are other self-hating black men that see nothing wrong with this. And I'm gonna need black men to step up. Like, it's not funny anymore. You may think we're crybabies, even allies. It's not just dark-skinned women. It's not just black women. Anybody that's an ally to the struggle of a black woman, especially dark-skinned women, should feel embarrassed. Like, I feel embarrassed. Like, I almost feel like I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my child at some point as a black girl. I will have to have a conversation with my children to let them know that this is not okay. I'm gonna have to tell my daughters they're beautiful and basically just reiterate that don't ever let anybody talk down on you, especially about the things you can't change, like your skin color. And also tell my black sons and let them know you don't ever disrespect any woman for her skin color. You appreciate all types of women and you go about life not worried about the shade of somebody's skin, but the actual quality of their character. And this man does not have quality whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Any woman that would still get in bed with that thing, you're crazy. I'm just sick into. I want to throw up. Yeah. All in all, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look down in the description box below to see Darius's channel. He does social commentary and everyone's favorite, Darius drags. So let them know your channel.
I will be doing a video on this, but my channel for you newcomers, UNCLE DERRENT.
Period. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and we'll see you guys in our next one. Bye guys.